They say that if you put a frog in a pot of water and slowly raise the temperature, the frog will eventually be boiled to death. Well, the idea that a frog will remain in a pot of water that's gradually heated to a boil is an urban myth. In reality, frogs will notice the water getting hot and will try to escape. And that's what happened with me and Nvidia. This froggy felt the temp rising and escaped. Although I still dip my toes every now and then to see how hot it's getting, which leads me to today's video. Welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk about Nvidia's path tracing monopoly and what it means for gamers. So listen up. I actually wrote out a script for today's video, and I hope that you guys can follow along, and I hope it's not too distracting with the gameplay video. I'm reading the screen, so it'll be easier this way. Path tracing has now become exclusive to Nvidia. This is a bad thing. And as you know, the RTX 4090 and 4080 Super are struggling to run Indiana Jones in the Great Circle with full path tracing at 1440p balanced DLSS. Performance has started to fall off the high-end 40 series cards just in time for the new 50 series Blackwell GPUs that are rumored to have significantly higher prices for its top-end cards that will be marketed as professional cards, ranging from the 5070 Ti up to the 32GB 5090. All of this sudden shift is due to the AI boom, which gives Nvidia a strong lead due to the overwhelming support for CUDA in the AI programs. So where does this leave gamers? Well, if history tells us anything, we will see 4090 power drop down to the 80 class segment, meaning 5080 will essentially replace the 4090 at a $1,500 price point with less VRAM but overall better RT performance, making it still a viable upgrade for 4080 and 4080 Super users, although costing significantly more money now that it will essentially be classified as a professional card. So the current 4080 and 4080 Super power will essentially become the new 5070 and 5070 Ti respectively, although receiving significant cuts to memory bandwidth and VRAM to better suit the new gaming segment of Nvidia's GPUs. This is probably why AMD has chosen to stay at or around the 7900 XT to 7900 XTX power for the new 8800 XT, but be more price efficient to undercut the Nvidia offerings while delivering better RT performance and the addition of ML-based upscaling for the new RDNA 4 cards. We're going to see a massive split this generation where both AMD and Nvidia segment the GPU market into gaming GPUs and professional GPUs by capping high-end gaming GPUs by capping high-end gaming GPUs to what is currently known as the mid-range market segment, while keeping prices higher for the Halo products. Here's an example. If the 7900 XTX and 4080 Super are currently trading blows as the high end, with the 4090 beating both of them, that allows both AMD and Nvidia to basically drop the 7900 XTX and 4080 Super into the mid-range market, where Nvidia can beat the 4090 power-wise with the 5090 and make the 4090 and 5080 professional level card, while still having enough room to split the 4080 and 4080 Super cards into 4 levels of 5070 class GPUs, possibly a 5070, a 5070 Ti, a 5070 Super, and a 5070 Ti Super, all within the 4080 class card power. AMD probably figured out early that Nvidia was basically going to redefine the gaming GPU market and decided to go all in on mid-range, as going higher would require CDNA and RDNA to be combined to truly compete. With such a heavy reliance on ML upscaling and frame generation going forward, it makes sense for AMD and Nvidia to start doing more with less, knowing that the physical hardware is producing less gains while software is growing much faster, providing the ability to deliver a fake image that can look better than native and produce frame rates that look and feel smooth for a fraction of the cost that hardware would require to deliver that same experience. Nvidia's marketing campaign is second to none. They have managed to convince gamers that DLSS is better than native resolution, develop RT, ray tracing, and path tracing features that never get better optimized to run on lower hardware and always require more power to keep moving forward. Frame generation technology that helps hide the poor performance gains due to the continued downsizing of the actual hardware and power to deliver hardware level performance. We are all going to be essentially streaming everything in the near future because we won't be able to generate enough money to replace the revenue generated by the AI boom. This is why I stopped buying Nvidia GPUs. We have seen both AMD and Nvidia actively cutting down on hardware specs, essentially selling us less hardware for more money while remaining basically stagnant on performance, then using upscaling and frame generation to move performance forward. They both hide RT and other visual effects. They both hide behind ray tracing and other visual effects to convince us that we're still getting a good deal. We have seen Unreal Engine 5 tank performance on all these GPUs and consoles this generation. We have seen multiple Nvidia GPUs artificially nerfed and with VRAM limitations while still raising the prices of GPUs. And if AMD and Intel were smart, they would just let Nvidia price themselves out of the gaming market while building GPUs and features that gamers actually use, built in longevity, and continue to bring value. So let's do a quick recap. NVIDIA's path tracing exclusivity. NVIDIA's focus on path tracing and its integration into their RTX 40 series GPUs has indeed set a high bar for graphical fidelity. However, this exclusivity can be limiting for gamers who don't own NVIDIA hardware. The performance struggles of the RTX 4090 and 4080 Super with demanding titles like Indiana Jones: The Great Circle at 1440p with balanced DLSS highlight the challenges of maintaining high performance with advanced features. The AI boom and GPU pricing. The AI boom has significantly influenced NVIDIA's market strategy, pushing them to prioritize AI capabilities with CUDA support. This shift has led to higher prices for more top-end GPUs, which are now being marketed as professional cards. The rumored NVIDIA 50 series Blackwell GPUs are expected to continue this trend, with the 5090 and 5080 likely to be positioned as high-end professional cards for significantly more money. The impact on gamers. For gamers, this means that the power of current high-end GPUs like the RTX 4090 might trickle down to the 80 class segment in the next generation, but at a higher price point. The 5080, for instance, could replace the 4090 with better RT performance but less VRAM, making it a viable upgrade for 4080 users despite increased cost. AMD's strategy. AMD appears to be taking a different approach by focusing on price efficiency and improving RT performance with their upcoming RDNA 4 cards such as the RX 8800 XT. They are also incorporating ML-based upscaling to compete with NVIDIA's DLSS. This strategy could make AMD's offering more attractive to gamers looking for value without compromising too much on performance. Market segmentation. Both NVIDIA and AMD are segmenting the GPU market into gaming and professional categories. This could lead to a situation where high-end gaming GPUs are essentially rebranded as mid-range cards with some performance tweaks and higher prices. The future of gaming GPUs, with the increased reliance on ML upscaling and frame generation, both companies are focusing more on software advancements to enhance performance. This trend suggests that future GPUs deliver better performance through software optimizations rather than significant hardware improvements. So in conclusion, my decision or your decision to stop buying NVIDIA GPUs is understandable. Given the current market dynamics, if AMD and Intel can capitalize on NVIDIA's pricing strategy by offering more value-oriented products, they could indeed capture a larger share of the gaming market. Building GPUs with longevity and value in mind could be crucial for maintaining gamer loyalty. What are your thoughts on AMD's upcoming RDNA 4 cards? Do you think they'll be able to compete effectively with NVIDIA's next-gen offerings? Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like and that notification bell. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about NVIDIA and AMD strategies. Until next time, Froggy out.